got ourselves team 1 to go with Kreisbed. Over in that team, we got ourselves Ipasta Thorns or Ipas Thorns. I messed up your name really badly. Kazakh's on the team as well with a Frosty Mage City. We got ourselves Cry. Wait, I remember Cry? Dude! Oh my goodness, Cry makes a return? Wait, Cry came back to the game? No way. Miss Ball's gonna be first up versus the Frosty Mage. I like that we have a Frost Mage here. Good to try to see if you can potentially blast out Miss Ball. Does interrupt him on fire. It's going to be able to lock him out. Mortal sent in. Does see himself a defensive all the time, so he should be able to be okay. Using all the time, using mobility in order to escape as Miss Ball. Trying to see if we can pressure him around the corner. That's going to be Ice Wall. I think Ice Wall actually is going to be able to deny that stun. That's going to be to try to see if he can get himself a bit of an angle. But it's going to be a big Soul Fire onto Miss Ball onto Titty. As he trying to go for a big Ledge Spike. Does he get to go for it? Engage Spike does get sent. I don't know if he got a flurry with it, but it looks like Spike does connect, reflect up from his bolt, and the Mage may be down for the count. That's going to be a portal sending him back to back. I don't know if he can do the second Ice Block. I think he still may be on DR. Does get himself a shield last second. Potentially could be a Ice Block here though. And he's trying to see if he can just walk away from the Incubus, but the Incubus is going to CC for just a second with a portal chipping away at you the entire time. Break Ignition, that's the one. Chicago, thank you for letting me know. If you get a Juka kick, you get yourself a nice little buff that makes you immune to CC, big haze buff, immune to interrupts, so it helps you get some cast off and punish the enemy for missing their kicks. Gonna be a big Soul Fire versus Cry with Shadow Fury right after. Cry's a rogue I haven't seen in such a long while. I remember him joining in a lot though. Gonna be a Warlock Hellstone with a burn, Soul Stone, as well as a Soul Burn for Miss Bull. Trying to see if he gets some damage to Cry, but he does go in for a Cloak of Shadows. Big Dark Pack ready for Miss Bolt, using it in order to give himself a little bit of a defensive against the Rogue, but the Rogue is gonna vanish out, go into Restealth, pop himself a Sip Pick Up, and go for a full recovery. Miss Bolt may have to pick up the eyes here. There's eyes on the far side, but also on the close side of the arena. As long as they keep on the Incubus somewhere close nearby, should be able to prevent the Rogue's go. Shadow Blades for the Rogue. Incubus starts off with a Seduction immediately, walking the Rogue away before the Secret Technique can really just ravage the Rogue. Big Infernal coming down. Cry trying to see if he can avoid it. Portal is going to be able to slam down a big cast ball that Cry is a cast from his bolt. Trying to keep the Rogue out the open, but the Rogue goes in for advantage. Maybe Rain of Fire does not quite connect. That's going to be Succubus CC immediately stopping him by the corner. Oh, big damage. Oh, my God. Chasm. Oh, the fire, dude. Oh, Channel Demon Fire does burn the Rogue Sheet Death. My God, that is so much damage. Miss Bolt played a hell of a game, but it's going to be Ipas up next. Does get a Juki's cast. Maybe Miss Bolt could just go for a couple of casts. Maybe a Fear. Does go for War's up for a second. Bonds fell. Miss Bolt got nothing left. Maybe Walled already. It looks like this man is back. I'm not sure if he's DC'd or got rezzed or something, but he's not in. He's just here to spectate, I think, but he's not actually in. Big damage on the Impus though, as now he's going to be up next, slamming down that pet, but does not pick up a Demonic Soul. So 20% damage increase is on the floor. I think he's trying to see if he can walk back over to grab it. Slaying the demon, catches up a lot of health, Steven the Demon Soul, 20% more damage. Impus out of bear form, so actually take a lot more damage than normal. Bear, it's going to be main for a second, but does force the chicken out of Nows. But I think the blades of demon that are still going to be quite brutal. As Nows, I think it's just going to bleed him. I think literally auto attack him through the wall, bled him, and auto attack him through the wall, chip away his health little by little. Cry's gonna be up next versus Nows. Immediately get hit with a stun, but that Succubus CC is gonna veer in the opposite direction. I love that Mog, by the way, that full Rogue set. It looks so good with that green. Gonna be a mad meatball. Actually, a green snotball more than anything. Rolling in towards Nows. Portals are up. I don't think portals have much of a range. I think it's just gonna keep pelting it even from a distance. Nows does that of spawning in a demon from the twisting out of the slain and picks up his soul, but doesn't see a lot of recovery. It's gonna be Chaos Bolt, but does get slammed down either way though. I think he picked up some health somewhere. I think maybe Warlock Hellstone last second. Stun onto Kreisbed, does himself Dark Pact. Gonna be a Bass's break, but Kreisbed has a lot of pressure for Nows. Nows actually burned an immunity just to escape Kreisbed. He took a lot of damage, still got a little bit of dots on him. Looks like he's able to cleanse himself with reverse magic. Does go in for a meta, picking up Demonic Soul, charging towards Kreisbed. He's opening up some portals. Gonna be a stun right after. Succubus can't really prevent him anymore. It's gonna be Infernal slamming down to Nawa. And Kreis may have to go for a wall here. Does go for a big gateway, but now has himself in such a good spot right now. Now this could actually take him out. But that's going to be Infernal next year. You got to make it go. You got to make a play. Oh, Shadow Bird. Oh, Kreisbed barely lived it. Oh, and he still hasn't burned a wall. He's still holding onto a wall. Are you kidding me? How are you still holding onto a wall? Bulk is going to be up next. Trying to see if he could Bulk up versus Kreisbad, get hit with a chaos ball. It's going to be a lot of damage. Actually, breaking out of that CC very, very early on. Kreisbad may be in a bit of trouble. Going to be the jab by Bulk. Trinket for Kreisbad. He's going to burn himself a defensive. Mortal to follow. Bulk does have a trinket for it. Kreis could go for a wall in case he wanted to. Fear onto Bulk is going to be able to run him out in the open. Soulfire loaded up is going to be able to do a bit of damage while Kreis is behind the pillar. As long as he's got mobility, he'll be okay. Bulk actually looking for a retreat, but he's going to support back in capital Kreisbad. Is it going to be enough to lock him? Second BCC running him in the opposite direction for just a second. That's going to be cursive exhaustion slowing him down. Doesn't report as soon as the monk gets to reconnect with a jab. Bulk has a lot of damage on the right. He could go for big defenses to cover his approach, and that's exactly what they need to do. Try to see if he catches up to Kreisbad. Hit him with a slow. Succubus running the other direction in case he wants to go for that Succubus CC to maybe run Bulk away from him, and may just need to do that. I think he's just waiting now until Succubus CC can do it carefully. Going to be diffuse magic. Reversing a lot of the dots for Kreisbad. Gets about to the Shadow Fury. Does connect. Does Kreisbad have enough damage? Comfort Grades. Shadow Bird. Bulk, I think, is just dead. Karma onto the main bench. Try to see if he can maybe use that Karma note to keep going. But Kreis is going to reposition away from him. Just running out of the fight entirely. Going for the Warlock Hellstone. Bulk did burn a pretty big defensive there with that Karma, which gave him an opportunity to survive here, but still under a ton of pressure by this Warlock. Can they somehow reverse it on him? Fear onto Bulk is able to avoid it. Chaos Bolt slams on him from the twisting portal. And that's going to be in cap with the Cries. Main defensive. Main pet locked down too. Can't use the pet CC. Has to go for the dark pack. But Bulk cut out in the open with no help whatsoever. Shadow Bird's conflict races, so he needed. Oh my goodness. With Gloosh up next. Oh no. Dampening is super high. Cries just burned a wall. I feel like there's not much you can really do. Gloosh has him in the palm of his hand. Shadowy Duel has a trinket for it. He's going to try to see if he can walk away from it. Portal right after. He knows while Shadowy Duel is up, the pet can't help you at all. But actually, Cries is kind of cutting Gloosh away from him, so the pet can't even go for CC. It's going to be Fear right after. Gloosh does go for a trinket immediately. That's going to be Succubus CC to follow. Cries with a Shadow Fury, and maybe can get him some damage. Gloosh has no cloak or Shadow anymore, actually. Wait a second. Gloosh got no cloak. Vanish to follow. Infernal can slam down on him. Does slam the Infernal on him. Chaos Bolt. Oh my god. Kreisman's hit him with a kidney shot. Can he somehow survive this? Got him some reflect. But maybe wait a second. Gloosh is super low as well. Why is this going on? Oh my god. Vanish out of the rogue. Does get back in there. Bored by Kreisman. Can you take him out right now though? Got himself instant cast back to back Shadow Step. Oh my god. It was so close. So close. But Kha'Zix's trying not to get Gloosh out of his sight at all. Trying to take him out. Oh my god. That Warlock almost took him out. Are you kidding me? That was insane. Oh, that would have been a whole nother game, man. Oh my god, that was so clutch. Kha'Zix, last one on team one. I know it looks like there's a mage over here, but he already got to play. Last one on team one versus my man Atha. Smoke bomb immediately. I don't know if he tried to go for blind. Like it was a blind by Atha. It looked like Kha'Zix used a blind of his own. Mad damage on Kha'Zix. Oh, Atha, what was that crit? Oh my god, he's fleeing from justice. He's trying to avoid this man, trying to get condemned. Oh, Athaman. Rogue opens up with a Shadow Step. Does he have a go? Get a shot onto Atha. Has a Blessing of Protection, so Atha has plenty of defense to work with, but if the Rogue can just wait out for Blessing of Protection, he may be okay. Gonna be Athaman. Oh, Wake of Ashes cleaves him. And Athaman, I mean, does he still want to have a duel with him? Technically, the Frost Mage already get to play. He's already got to play. But does Athaman want to fight him though? Either way though? Just a freebie. One more. This man gets another chance to make Frost shine. Another chance. So far, he's been trying to make Frost work, but it's been a little bit of a toughy one. Gonna be a big back flurries. Ice Lances back to back. This man just got a bunch of barrages of lances blind onto the Frost Mage. Trinkets out of it immediately. Stunned by Atho. Does he have a blink? He does have a blink to get out of it. Trying to go for a big Glacier Spike. Maybe a flurry. Big Ice Fury. Wait a second. Maybe big. Oh my god. Atho's insane. Oh my goodness. Imagine if that mage would have got that kill at the end. That was so close too. Oh no. That was crazy. All right. Let's get another going, man.